Hey, what's up, guys? Ali here from MySocialU.com, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about Instagram content ideas, what's working right now on Instagram platform. And I know Instagram organic reach, Facebook's organic reach is going down, so we have to be creative with our content if we want to boost our reach, engagement, and business on the platform. So in this video, I'll show you different type of content that I am seeing working really well on Instagram, and maybe you can learn from this, maybe you can apply this to your business. But before we jump into the video, you know what to do. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, and then also like this video. All right, now let's jump into this, and I'm gonna go straight into my Instagram. And the first type of content, I'm sure you've seen the carousel posts where you have multiple images, but let me show you this example. So here's the guy, or this account, Chris Do, that's the name of his account. And I believe he's a designer, but the way he's using the carousels, it's amazing. So look at this. So you can use up to 10 images, and he's using all 10. And there are two things that stand out. Let me go through this first. The first one is the quality of his images, super high quality. And the second thing that stands out is he is telling a story inside his carousel. I know a lot of people have used carousels and it's just like random images, the food or their office or the outfit of the day. So people just kind of combine random images and they call them like carousel posts. But this guy, and to me, he's treating this as a blog post. So remember those blog listicles, hey, 10 ideas to do XYZ or 7 ideas to do XYZ. So he's converting those into high quality carousel posts. So look at this. So for example, the perfect sales call. So if I go to the next one, cold calling is scary, but it doesn't have to be. Here's how to prepare. And then here's the tip number 1, and then examples. Here's tip number 2, tip number 3, more text. And at the end is give it a try, let me know how it goes. So call to action, right? So that's what's working really well. And I saw him using it, and now a lot of other people also try to get inspiration from his account and do the same thing. So if you haven't done any carousels, test these out on your account, but make sure number 1, high quality. And number 2, tell a story. And an easy way for me is in your industry, in your niche. So think of a blog article that you would write 10 tips to do XYZ, and then convert those tips into the bullet points or into the carousels like this. All right, so that was the first content type. Let's go to number 2. And for that, I'm actually gonna go to my Explore feed. So look at this. And by the way, I want you to go to your Explore feed and then see what you see. But I'm seeing a lot of posts like this. So the best finance, even things like this, right? I'm seeing a lot of, so this is kind of like a trend of its own. Look at this. So what this really is, here's another one, right? Another one. So my home feed, my Explore feed, actually not home feed, is full of these. And what I call these is mini infographics. So for example, this guy, if I go to this profile, look at that. So this whole profile, all of their 100% of their content is like mini infographics, right? And actually it's the same concept. You can write, so here's the 10 sort of bullet points, top 10 highest paying degrees. So in older days, we would write a blog article on WordPress with these, and now he's just kind of like putting infographics, a small 1-page or 1 graphic infographic, 1 post infographic, whatever you want to call these. But it's a lot of value in one piece of content, and I believe that's why it's attracting a lot of eyeballs on Instagram and it's doing really, really well. So, and guess what? If you step back, and the content that we use or would use for carousel posts, the same content or similar content can be used to create infographics, because you only need the data points, or actually you only need lists. So list of XYZ. And for example, in my industry, I could totally do 10 tips to improve your Facebook ads, 10 tips to improve your SEO in 2020. And those could be carousels, and those could be mini infographics. So that's what I call them, infographics or mini infographics. There's so many. The 7 best investments. Again, it's a listicle. And here's another one, 7 streams of wealth. And by the way, if you are not a designer, which most of us are not, I'm not, you can use tools like Canva, Snappa to create these infographics. And if you have any questions, and actually if you want me to find some resources that can create infographics or content, like high quality content like these, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to do some research and share a video with you where we can go and find someone to create content like this. Well, let's go back and let's see if we can find another. Here's another one. So the boss entrepreneur, and same concept, right? So it seems like they're both of these accounts are using the same idea. And I've seen this so many times. So many people are using this. And I believe this system is, it's a designer, they can do it themselves. Or maybe they go find so maybe they collect the ideas in a notepad or in a Google document, a Google Sheet, and then they give it to a designer. And for a very small amount, the designer is converting or making these mini infographics. You can totally do these yourself by using tools like Canva. All right, so these were the 2 examples, the carousel post and then the mini infographic. The third one actually is my account, my own Ali Mirza 2K. So one of the things that I've been testing recently, and it's working really well for my account, is using the IGTV. So for example, if you scroll down, so here my content is all mixed. Let me see if I can get, so I'm using images, I'm using video. So this is the IGTV, this is the Instagram video, here's the Instagram video, images. So it's like a mixed content. But I know Instagram and Facebook, they're really heavy on video. 2020, video is huge. If you look at the numbers of statistics, people want to consume video marketing or videos, and video marketing is huge. So, and I know Instagram is betting a lot on IGTV. So recently I'm testing this trend or this content format where most of my content, so all this is IGTV videos, IGTV videos, IGTV videos, IGTV videos. And I'm seeing a lot more high quality engagement when I am doing this. So that's the third content type, because video is huge, video marketing is huge. Instagram and Facebook, they both want to break into the video marketing or video area. They want to compete with YouTube. Everyone knows that, right? So they're putting a lot of effort into, a lot of focus into IGTV. So I would say if you're not using IGTV, start using that content type and just test it out. If you haven't used any IGTV, maybe the next 3 or 5 posts, focus on IGTV and see, how that performs for, or how does that work for your account. Now, here's the strategy that I'm using right now. I'm not creating dedicated content for IGTV, which I believe if I do it, my engagement will probably be even more, or I might see better results. But for now, I'm just reusing content from my YouTube and reposting it. So that's like the minimum thing or the least I can do. Now, let me actually show you a couple of other accounts that Charlene Johnson, I know she does. So here's her IGTV. She does a lot of cool, and she has like 100 times the audience that I have. Her audience is much bigger, but again, the same thing. She does a lot with IGTV, and it performs really, really well. Let me see if I find another example. Jen Casey. Yeah, same thing. She is producing high quality content. And look at this. So my guess is what she's doing is she has a podcast or video show, and she's using the snippets from those. So this one is almost 2 minutes, minute and 35 seconds, minute and 45 seconds to be exact. 2 minutes or 50, it's almost 3 minutes. So my guess is she's using, so these are clearly video interviews, right? And she's just taking snippets from those and posting them on IGTV. So here's, you just heard 2 ideas. In my case, I'm just reposting my YouTube content on IGTV. And that's one example. And then in Hey Jen Casey, what she's doing is from her other content, the video interviews, she's just cutting small pieces, and I call this micro content, and I'm posting those on IGTV. So, and that's working really, really well for her too. So that's it, guys. Those are the three type of content I wanted to share with you in this video because I'm seeing it's doing really well. And by the way, I do want you to go to your Explore feed and just kind of like go through your content, what you see, and then see what's working well. And that will give you some ideas too. But let's recap. Number one, carousel post, but make sure high quality, and then also you tell a story. And number two is the mini infographic. Either do it yourself using tools like Canva, or you can hire someone inexpensive from a place like Fiverr or Upwork. And number three is IGTV. If you haven't tested IGTV content, this is the time to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Before you go, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit the bell icon, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.